kind of new. It's the newest but oldest guitar I have in the collection. It's got quite a story. So this guitar came in, sorry, let me show you. It is a 1991 Epiphone SG Junior, Gibson Epiphone SG Junior. But it came into the shop kind of like all of the guitars that I got. But yeah, Epiphone Junior. Yeah, I got a new guitar. It's not new. It's one that I'm cleaning up and fixing, but it's mine. It's a 1991 Epiphone. I almost said Les Paul. It's an Epiphone SG Junior, the same guitar from AC/DC, but pretty sick. Oh, you're good, Ben. You're good. You're all good. I just thought I'd show off the new guitar. But yeah, no, I was like, hey, can I just have it? And he's like, yeah, I'll just take it. Just take it, man. So that means there's currently... We're probably going to go to the old setup today. With all the guitars in the background because this is new. I like it a lot. It's pretty cool. You like it? Yeah, sorry, there's like sticker residue because this thing had like a billion stickers on it. And it was not easy getting that sticker residue off the body, but it's not paint. It's wood through and through, so it's really cool. It's from 1991. That's what it says on the back. No crack on the headstock. A lot of Gibson/Epiphones have the crack on the headstock. But I like it because it kind of has that Les Paul text on it. Pretty cool. Yeah, I got it for free. So I'm surprised the neck's able to hold tension because the neck was the worst part on it. The neck was all screwed up, no pun intended. Yeah, the neck was, it's a two-piece, so the neck was all bad. But this thing isn't brand new. Obviously, it's from the 90s, but, you know, it's pretty sick. Got it for absolutely free. Came into the shop, like 40 bucks. So it was in terrible shape, and I was like, hey, Devin, can I just have this? He was like, yeah, sure. But it's just, it's a Les, I keep wanting to say Les Paul, because I have a Les Paul. I have a Les Paul. What's up, Abby? I think that's your name. I already forget. Yeah, I got a new guitar. Hell yeah. SG Junior. Pretty sick. Yeah, for free. It's simple. Just got one P90 like what I have in my other Epiphone. And then just 2 volumes and 1 tone. So there's no... Or sorry, 1 volume, 1 tone. And the speed knobs, I kind of custom chose that. And then that wasn't there, so I kind of cleaned it up. That's sticker residue from the last owner who can't take care of their shit. Okay, so it is Abby. Sorry, it's been a long day. Just got home from work. But yeah, this thing is a 91 Epiphone SG Junior. So that makes 12 guitars in this household. So how've your days been going, guys? Mine's good. I got me a new guitar. Yes. 91. I had to... There's a lot of damage on this guitar, but that's why I got it for free. Big chunk out of the fretboard there. Not a big issue. There's a huge crack in the back of the neck, or a big divot. There's no cracks or anything in the finish. There's a broken pot, but other than that, it works and it sounds good. It's top wrapped, so that means the strings are actually wrapped over the, make sure, they're wrapped over the bridge. Yeah. I guess that likes to sit there instead. But yeah, pretty sick. They're top wrapped. So yeah. Wow, it's out of tune again. Oh. I'm gonna get a tuner real quick. Ooh, I still had Necrophonic open. But yeah, no, it's pretty cool. I was pretty wary about putting tension on this. The tuners aren't the greatest, so I'm gonna switch them out. Don't worry. But anyways, yeah, it's pretty sick. Yeah, yeah. You probably haven't seen my full guitar collection, have you yet? You haven't seen the full collection. I think you should. I just got some work done on it, so time to introduce the full one. So I'm gonna probably go by brand. That's the new one. Let's see. I'm gonna put you in the old setup so you can kind of see what everybody means by the old setup. The OG setup. So you guys rested just like that. So let's get them. Oh no, no fun. That's sad. Did you have a time with that on fun? Crazy. Of course, Sawyer sniffed it. So starting off, we have my Gibson Les Paul. Pretty cool. I think that goes well with it. They kind of go well together. I'm gonna move the chair so you can kind of see it. Gibson Les Paul. Gretsch Streamliner. The Lure. Fender Stratocaster. (1972) reissue thin line. Fender once again. You've seen this one in the shorts, the Riviera, just got new strings on it. Try to speed run through these. Oh, there's so many more. 2004 Lefty Strat. Try to speed run them so you don't run out of time on your phone there. There's 4 more. This case is broken, but We have my purple Ibanez RD. Okay. And then there's one in my bedroom and two in the spooky room, I guess. Another Strat, and then another Lore, and then an Ivan Explorer. So yeah, there's some of them. So, just a couple. There's many, many more. This is just the ones that are out here. But no, I'm probably gonna just stream from the OG setup like this. So, yeah. But now that I got a new guitar, I can just hang out on it. So that's cool. Yeah. But yeah, if you're not able to make it live, that's not an issue at all. Alright. You have to go. What's my favorite guitar? Give me a minute. They're not even all here. Okay. 3 more to go. 2 more after this one. There's more. My goodness. Another Strat. This is my first guitar I ever had. So this is what started it. Squire Strat. I did a lot of mods to it. There's one more. We have 2 more. You've probably seen the other 2 actually. Don't fall. Okay. Okay. 2 more. And then here's the Explorer. I hate this one so much. No, I'm kidding. I like it. It's a cool guitar. You have this. And then finally we have this. So I can show you the almost full collection because I still have 4 that are out and about. We have the Gibson Les Paul, the Epiphone SG, Gretsch Streamliner, the Lore, Fender Strat, Fender Telecaster, the Epiphone Riviera, Fender Strat, Ibanez, Fender Strat, Explorer, the Lore. So that's the ones that are at home. What do you mean, my poor back? Well, Abby, I'd save that for the stream later. So, a lot of work carrying these out. But yeah, that's 12. Yeah, there's 12. Yeah, your favorite color, Steel? Purple one's all right. I like it. It's cool. Now I gotta tune all of these. Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, it's cool. Oh yeah, I got a new one, Scott. Right here. It was sticker bombed. It's a 1991 Epiphone SG Junior. But it's pretty cool. It was sticker bombed, so I tried to get all the sticker residue off of it. There were stickers everywhere. But I just kind of got it. They just gave it to me for free. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. But yeah, I thought it would look nice paired with my Les Paul. They have similar styles, you know, SG and then the Les Paul. I don't know. I think I have a good collection going. And there's still a Strat at work. There's still a Strat in Sacramento, and then my other buddy's borrowing another Strat. I'll see you later, Abby. Sweating. I had to take all of these out of the different rooms, but yeah, that SG, ooh, that was in bad shape. It was broken, quite a few pieces. So as I work as a guitar tech, obviously a repair tech, I cleaned it up, fixed it up, and yeah. Doesn't have a case though, but it's a junior model, which is basically like the starter kit for a guitar for Epiphone's lineup. It's an SG, not another Les Paul. I love my Les Paul. It's the best guitar I ever have. But I just thought I needed an SG. I couldn't make up my mind, you know? But they're all here. All the ones that are in a single piece are here. But yeah, the SG's in terrible shape. I'll show you up close. So to start, it doesn't look like it's that bad. You can see that giant divot taken out of the neck there. And then there is a huge chunk of the fretboard missing right there. There's the sticker residue on the pickguard. Unfortunately, this pickguard style is extremely rare, so I'm on the hunt for that. It's not going to be cheap. P90 is cool, top wrapped. I had to kind of had to scrounge around at work to get some of these. I put speed knobs on it because I thought it looked cool. But yeah, this thing was sticker bombed to heck. I just love that headstock style. It's really neat. But yeah, it's an Epiphone SG Junior. Little cheap thing we had at the store. So, but it's 91. I thought it was a 2019, but it's serial number of 1991. So, yeah, I don't like these tuners. I might switch out the tuners. Maybe I'll go for like Gibson style tuners. But yeah, it's in terrible shape. It works. Very simple. It's a very simple guitar. The only downside is it's a two-piece neck, so it's two pieces, the neck's separate. The inlays on it are very pretty. Well, rather, one inlay is pretty. The other inlays are kind of garbage, but yeah, I think it's nice. So, pretty cool. I can't pick a favorite, honestly. They're all fun until you have to tune them. But yeah. SG's alright. But still my go-to is... This is my go-to regardless. It goes... This is first on the list. Made in Mexico Strat. Pretty cool. I love this thing. It's a death. It's a 21st birthday present, so... Pretty cool. But yeah, this is my go-to, straight to go-to. Mainly because it's out here, not in my case. And then number two, fall please, would be, it's hard to choose now. Probably the Les Paul. Probably my Gibson. Too slow. My Gibson Les Paul. Do the new vintage tuner pickup things. I'm gonna get new pickups for it, but I think this would be second. And then maybe the SG might be my new favorite. I don't know. Maybe the SG. I'm thinking about putting those vintage tuners on it because these tuners suck. So, you know.
Yeah, how would you?
Might do some mods on the SG. I don't know. But yeah, I can go over them really slowly if you guys want to get a better look. So you can see them very well. Here is the thick lure. Just take note of that. These are the empty cases. So that is the lure. Zoom in. Got that inlay at the headstock. Very cool. You have that binding all the way through. It is fully hollow, but look at the neck. It's like a floating neck. Kind of hard to see there, but these are extremely rare. You cannot find it for under $1,000. There's this piece of garbage. No, I'm kidding. Here's this one that's an electronic nightmare. Sorry, I'm shaking. Tired. No, Liam, I cannot. No, I will not, rather. And then here's the first guitar I ever had. This is what started it. My Squire Strat. Aftermarket pick guard, obviously. Aftermarket pickup. A real Fender trem system that didn't fit. And we have pointers on the pots. And like I said, that Fender didn't pick the fucking trem setup, didn't fit. And then we removed that Squire neck plate. Everything else is stock. The broken Ibanez RG. Need a new Floyd Rose. 2004. Not custom shop. Vintage. Left-handed Stratocaster. So all of that is 04. And then I just set my Epiphone Riviera up today. I don't know why I'm shaking so bad. But yeah, there's the Riviera. The 08 72 reissue thin line. And we have my other black Strat, 2019. I'm shaking so bad. No, I play them. And then there's the other lure, the Gretsch, my, casual, expensive Gibson Les Paul. And then the new one, the new Epiphone SG Junior. Like I said, it was sticker bombed. So there's all that sticker residue, but I got all the rest of it. You can kind of see where some of the other stickers were. Like right here, there was one that said, I think, well, it was bad. So I just love the headstock. Oh, pretty cool. And you have the Gibson versus Epiphone. Pretty cool. But yeah. And then, like I said, I have 3 Strats abroad. I have the Stratocaster, makes 13. 2 in Sacramento, so that is 15 guitars total. So, yeah. 15 guitars. There's 12 here. The SG is going to have to go back to work, though, because I cannot have it here. Because there's no room. Who knew? But yeah, the SG is like really cool. I'm happy I got a new one. Newish. It's my oldest guitar right now. As in terms of years. Old. It is 30 something. Oh, it's not an acoustic, it's electric, it's a full hollow body. Yeah. So yeah, it's fully hollow. All that jazz. Yeah. Do I like playing a 12 string? Alright. Graham, why is financial stat? Anyways. That's right now. But yeah. They're fun, except I have to put them away, but 12 strings, I have to restring a Fender 12 string today at work, so they're alright. It's just tuning them's a nightmare. So, same thing with Floyd Roses and Bigsby's and all such things like that. Yeah, for like a junior SG, it's not too bad. Like, I gotta be careful about the neck. It doesn't fit in the neck pocket, so it's probably an aftermarket neck, it seems. But you can see it doesn't really fit in that neck pocket. Pretty cool though, regardless. What do you guys think if I should put the tuners like I have on the Les Paul there on this? Like vintage style tuners? One thing I absolutely find hilarious about this guitar is only a couple of these fret markers actual mother of pearl. The rest are just stickers or proper inlays. No inlays at the headstock, but really, really unique. Not really, but it's 1991. My oldest guitar. But yeah, I just love the Les Paul style text at the headstock. But check the fucking neck. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I just need to. So this thing sucks because of the bridge, but you don't have a traditional bridge in the saddles. It's kind of all meld into one. But yes, so it's top wrapped, which means the strings, kind of like a Bigsby, honestly. They go through and then over. You can kind of see it. They go through and over. And this is a lot easier to restring than a Bigsby, which I find hilarious. The Bigsby here, as you can see, I have to kind of like fold it over and then go under this, the Vibromate. But yeah, the nightmare to restring one of these, but I got the XS9s on this again, finally. If you're wondering, I have no idea how much this is worth, so there's that. No idea how much the entire thing is collectively. I don't really care about that. I like guitars. The SG was kind of impulsive, but worth it. Another thing cool about Epiphone is obviously they've changed their headstock logo over the years. So there's that. Pretty cool. This is the only like Epiphone or Gibson that I have that doesn't have an inlay headstock name. Because it's a lower end SG. I guess even though it's 91, they're extremely rare. But still, back in the day, this was like as cheap as you can get. It has a single P90, no pickup selector, obviously. Kind of interesting. But to kind of compensate for that, top wrap bridge is smart. You can only adjust, I don't know, man. But this thing was in terrible shape before. But yeah, one of these is gonna have to live at work for a bit. But yeah, no, that's a 91. But yeah, I think these kind of like this style of tuners, on that SG would be really cool. But yeah, no, this thing was super expensive if you know much about guitars. The result of behind me is, or sorry, the guitars behind me is the result of working in a music store. Clearly. We were talking about it just before I left work today. It's like, how many guitars did you start off? It's like 3. Now this. So this was from work. That was from work. That was from a friend. That was work, 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 work. Had work. And then the other one's work. And the other, actually, the other two are from work as well. There's a lifting fret on my Les Paul here. That the string gets caught on. Oh, yeah, it's right there. It's on 15. Anyways. I had the perfect case to guitar ratio, where everything that was on a stand didn't have a case, where everything that wasn't on the stand had a case. So, but now that I added the ESG, that one's gonna have to leave it work for a little while. Yeah, this Les Paul is one of my favorites. It's a really cool guitar. I actually kind of remember the dates I got these. Oh, well, chill. Les Paul was a little over a year ago, I think. No. It's almost a year old, but in my possession at least. I do love the inlays on the headstock a lot, and then the inlays for the fret markers. So that's pretty cool. This was a lot. Another gift from work. Just had these tuners put on it, so that's why it's back. It's really heavy, actually. I think it's one of my heaviest guitars. I think it is. Well, let's see how much the Air weighs. Les Paul's heavier for sure. But yeah, I'm gonna put these away now. No, because I need them out for stream later. Yes, Cheesy Junior. So much lighter. That's the funny part. So the juniors were kind of just to get it by if you're learning guitar, but obviously I've been playing for like 12 years, so yeah. But the frets aren't really that great because they've kind of worn down. Yeah, they've worn down actually into the frets, so I might need a new fret work done. Or just buy a new neck. This pickguard's got to go because of all the stickiness on it. Actually, I'm bringing this in tomorrow. I have another idea. But, yeah. I think the speed knobs are really cool, though. There's the black knobs on it. Think of the Junior series as the, as the Squires of... Sorry, I'm checking for high frets. How often do I restring them? Well, I just put strings on this thing because it's new to my ownership. The red and gold one, just put strings on it. I try to restring them maybe every other month, maybe. But obviously I don't do them all at one time. It depends on how much I play it. But sometimes it's just nice to get a new set of strings on a guitar. But when I do it, I make sure I clean everything. Like I'll take obviously this apart, polish the frets using fret polish so they're nice and shiny, little silver bits here. I do soapy water for the fretboard. This fretboard's just naturally dry, which is stupid. So, and then I'll put fret oil on it. I'll do the, I'll use, actually that's funny because I have it right here. Music Nomad stuff. I'll spray it on here, get a microfiber towel, clean that off, clean everything up, and then put strings on it, adjust the truss rod. I'll do a setup. I do it on all of my guitars. So yeah, try to do it every other month. What's up, Cruz? I got a new guitar. Heck yeah. A brand used guitar from 1991. This is officially the oldest guitar I own. What's up, Julian? Wow, that's really encouraging, Julian. I'm sending the same back. Like, you know what? Denver genuinely sucks, so I'm not surprised. Nah, Julian, like, for some reason, every time we go by Denver, we have to take a third loop at landing, but, you know. But yeah. Can I stream? You're funny. Hey, Scott, can you time Julian out? Weren't you here the other day? You're funny, Julian. Funny guy. I kind of broke the pot a little bit on this one. But, yay, new guitar. I own these. What's up, Bryce? I own these. What? You can't rent watches, by the way. You can't even do that. That doesn't make sense. But yeah. I'm glad this thing turned out all right. These sell for about 500, maybe 600 in better condition, but this is not for sale. I just got it for free today. Really nice. There's so much residue on this. I had to, oh yeah, you can kind of see it in the reflection. There's like a really, you can see where like there's a outline from where a sticker was, that little giant rectangle there. There was a sticker there. And then there was quite a few stickers, but sticker bomb as we call it. Hey, Julian, weren't you here a little while ago? Because you're the only one that calls me that, dude. I was originally going to leave this up at the shop, but kind of needed it to be in the background of the video. Maybe I'll be able to save this pickguard, actually. I heard sanitizer works pretty well, but that's just what I think. Yeah, this is cool. They're not worth much, but no one was gonna buy it anyway, so I took it. I'm surprised there's no, like, based off all the damage on the neck, there's no breaking at the neck joint here. Or any cracks or anything, actually. I mean, there's cracks and chips and stuff, but, like, you know, the Gibson headstock means nothing there. Yeah, this thing's in absolute terrible shape. So there's a lot of pluses or upsides and downsides of this. You can hear that. So the frets are super bad. But it gets the job done, really. It just gets it done. It's a good flip, actually, for a guitar. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to sell it just yet. I just got it, so... I might be able to save this pickguard, actually. When I take this back to work on Thursday, I'm going to try to save it. Because it's coming off pretty easily by just using a guitar pick, so... Yeah, pretty cool guitar. What are the most unusual guitars I got? Oh yeah, unusual. I guess the SG is kind of weird in the collection, but the most unusual, weirdest guitar that I have. Well, this is one of them. This is a fully hollow electric, the Lore, really thick. These guys are known for making mandolins. You'll see the Lore mandolins a lot. But yeah, it's a fully hollow body electric guitar. Really weird. It's an oddball in the collection. And then this thing's pretty weird. It was custom done when I was little, so you gotta have that in there. This one's pretty funky as well. Got my signature and stuff on it, so. Oh yeah, and this is the dumbest part. Pickups, they light up and stuff. They shift. Really neat. It destroys the polarity of the pickups and ruins it. But those are probably my two most weird out of place. And then this one is kind of out of place because of the Bigsby, but this is a weird one as well. But I like it. This one's an Epiphone as well. But the black one in the background, this one is the Lore. It's basically the thinner version of the one I just showed. This one's a Lore as well, not another Epiphone. The Lore, it's the thinner version of it. I just hit my watch on it, nice. Pretty cool. But Epiphones are the cheaper versions of Gibson. They're both licensed, so that's unique. They're kind of the same, really. Pretty cool. And then, yeah, those are the oddballs. Those are the quirkiest ones that I got. Yeah, I have Gibson, Gretsch, Epiphone, Ibanez, Fender, Squier, the Lore, Stag, and then custom, I have a lot of brands. So some cool stuff in there, man. Yeah, I'm more of a Fender guy. I'm gonna count this Squier. No, I have 3 Fenders and 3 Squier Fenders. Sorry, 2. So I have, Stratocaster Strat, my Squier Strat in here, my Squier Strat at work. I have my 2 Fender Strats, and my Telecaster Fender. Also, I had another Telecaster. It was a Squier, but I destroyed it. I'll post those videos. It's kind of funny. But yeah, right now there's 12 guitars. 11 live here. I'm gonna probably take some to work and leave them there, just for looks, I guess. I don't know. I'm sure figure out which ones I want to though. Usually when they're there, I do it just for. By the way, it's 6. I'm gonna go. I gotta go, guys. Please. Do I have a Strat? Yeah, I have like 3 right here. I have my Squier Strat, and then I have my 2018 made in Mexico Fender Stratocaster with the roasted maple neck. Then I have my lefty naturally worn Fender Stratocaster as well. So. And then at work I have another Squier Strat. So. Oh, you want to see it? Right here. It's just a Epiphone SG Junior. Nothing special about it. Just picked it up. It's a 91, but this is the issue with it. I gotta clean that up. It's a 2-piece neck, but very nice. You got that. Really, really cool. 1991. Got it for free. Believe it or not. It's got a really dry fretboard, so I need to work on that. But if you want to see the state right now, the collection, there you go. There's that. Yay! There's like 3 that aren't here. So that's a total of 15 guitars. What's up? I have 6 Strats. 3 of them are here. 3 of them are abroad. I have a Telecaster, Gibson, Les Paul, really expensive. So, but yeah, I'm gonna have to go. My phone's about to die. Thanks for hanging out. I'm glad I can show you the new guitar. So yeah, this is our background. We're gonna do the OG setup for the stream tonight. So I need to charge my phone really bad. So anyways, thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Very nice of you.